Mm. Okay. How's it going, Chad? Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, we're good. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, guys, how's it going? So, this time... I guess we're just gonna do some, well, just, I guess, figure drawing and then draw some characters on top. I don't think I've ever done this on stream, so it's gonna be interesting to see how it's gonna go, but, yeah, I guess let's find a reference. Yo, classic rogue. How's it going? I'm doing good. Yo, Nightly Animator, YouTube trying to give you 3 hats in one. Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, Kuromi Cat and Floating Fairy, how's it going? Let me find a reference. Oh, this could be interesting. All right. Okay, let's see how fast I can do this. Cause like because of the like the daily figure drawing that we've been doing in the Discord, I think I'm a lot faster at drawing figures than I used to be. So that's pretty interesting. It's crazy that we're already like almost 50 days into the daily figure drawing stuff. Cause like I remember when I was like, let's start doing the daily figure drawing every day too. And that was almost 2 months ago. Like that's insane. Oh wait, hold on. You've been hunting Pokemon on your own for hours and you've been craving some company. Comrade is busy moving in a new couch. Oh yeah, how did the like how what is Cobblemon like actually? Like how in depth is it in terms of like Pokemon mechanics? Is it just regular Pokemon but with Minecraft stuff? I always love seeing the shorts. I'm glad you could join the stream. Welcome, welcome. It's good to hear. I think I also have a video I'm working on tomorrow. I'm curious to see what the reception for that video is going to be, because it's going to be kind of interesting. The foot might be too far back, actually. Hold on. So this leg, I think it's going forward and then back. Yo, Zach Tech, how's it going? Okay, I think that should be fine. Oh wow, that's actually really small. It's dedicated wild spawns, battles, GMs that are way too far apart. Shiny mechanics, legend authors. Oh, okay. Wait, up to what generation of Pokemon does it have? I thought the reference image was Asuka from Evangelion in her school uniform. Oh, that would have actually been an interesting challenge if I tried drawing her. Okay, let's see. When are we getting an MS Paint stream? Dude, I actually tried out MS Paint. I tested it out for a video. I can't remember what video it was. I think I wanted to do a video for just like, does your drawing software matter? And like, honestly, Microsoft Paint isn't bad. Like, it has basically everything you want, except for everything that is important. Because I'm pretty sure it doesn't have Control Z, which, I mean, technically you can live without that. But it doesn't have shortcut keys, so if you want to switch... Oh my god, my brush is too big. If you want to switch from tool to tool, you can't do that. The brush does feel kind of nice, though. That's pretty interesting. Coloring is annoying, though. But, like, honestly, it's not that bad of a program. At least not as bad as you would think. All of them from Bulbasaur to Pecharon. Yeah, that's interesting. Dude, if I can get it working on a Steam Deck, I might try playing it myself. The thing is, I've also been playing a lot of Poké Rogue recently. Like, I've been doing the daily run kind of regularly. So I'm also pretty into like Pokemon right now. I should draw Kunimitsu without the mask. What is the software name? It's Clip Studio Paint. Asuka has lots of cool poses to draw. I think I have some of the art books for Evangelion, and like the the drawings that are made by the animators are actually really cool to study, because they do have a lot of like dynamism in the poses and interesting perspectives. There's like 2 other drawing people you see shorts from that did other softwares. Pacat. Every time or everything that makes the programs different comes down to your art styles, because not all of them have the same brushes. Yeah, I guess painting is the only thing that like really changes from software to software. Because for drawing, you don't really need brushes. You just need a regular round brush, and that's it. Finally doing Poker Rogue. Yeah, the 2K run, which died due to Eternatus. Yeah, I have a... I mean, I also played Poker Rogue, like, years ago. I think around the time when it first came out is when I played it as well. Yeah, I'm waiting for Kyogre to show up in the egg gacha. I think it's gonna be 2 days from now, because I want to pull for him. So I can cheese the Endless Well. How do I feel about Krita? I've been using Krita as well. And the Krita is fine too. It's basically the exact same as Clip Studio Paint. The only thing is, I feel like the shortcuts in Clip Studio, or not the shortcuts, but like the way Clip Studio is organized is a bit better than Krita, but like overall it's basically the same program. Yo, Afnan Mog, how's it going? You got an art book of Yo Yoshinari sketches? Oh, that's dope. Yeah, he's got some really cool drawings. So skirt. Okay. I guess I'll just keep it like that. Let me find something else. What manga do I like? I don't really read a lot of manga, actually. Yeah, I don't read enough manga to like answer that question. How do you make correct proportions? Every time you try to do them, the arms keep being too long. So for proportions, you have to compare body parts to each other. Like for example, in this one, or just in general, the wrist lines up with the crotch. So you would basically mark where that is and then make sure that your arms, or I guess your wrists, end up at that point. You also know that the crotch is exactly the halfway point of the body, so you just figure out the, or I guess you just mark those proportions at the beginning. But yeah, you just have to compare proportions to each other the whole time. Keep trying to draw on digital, but your lines are shaky. Any tips to improve line control? I have a couple videos on that, but like the only thing you can really do, I think, is just fill up pages and pages with you know, straight lines like that. You can mix in some curved lines. But of course, if you're practicing them, you'd have to go a bit slower so that you can like actually control it. Because if you're going fast, the line ends up being cleaner, but it doesn't really train your control. So you would just do that every day as like a warm-up, I think. And when you're actually doing your drawings, try treating it the same way. Hold on. So like when you place your lines, instead of just going really quickly and like trying to capture everything without really thinking, just try to go slow. And that should help you with controlling your lines. That's why Rayquaza's the better one, has high base stats. Maybe I need to turn this as Dragon Fangs. Because apparently, like, there are a lot of cheese strats you do with Water Spout and Primal Kyogre. There, the strats that people use with Fusion is actually insane. Because, like, they fuse their carry Pokemon with, like, some other stuff to give them moves that they otherwise wouldn't have. And Kyogre is, like, one of the best ones that you can have, apparently. But yeah, I like Rayquaza a lot more, too. Wish I did a shorter stream where I could critique other artists' hints or advice. So you just get enemies for nothing. Yeah, that's basically it. It doesn't... If I'm okay with doing it if it's like advice that everybody repeats and it turns out it's wrong. In that case, I will call it out. But if it's like something that somebody else said specifically, in that case, then I just leave it. Oh wait, that's proportions are way off. How do I feel about the Procreate drawing app? That's what you use. I actually haven't used Procreate ever, but apparently that's also a fine one to use. So you've been sick all this week, in and out of the doctor's office. You've been binge-watched Dandadan, 100 GF Season 2, and you're almost done binging Apothecary Diaries. Oh damn, that's nice. I started watching The Devil's a Part-Timer recently. No, that's also a pretty good one. Planning to open a Cobblemon server with friends if I want to join. Do need some input on things. Oh yeah, that's I'd be fine with hopping in occasionally. In Drawbox, they say to draw swiftly. So like if you draw your lines quickly, it keeps them clean, and like I see why they're saying that, but the problem is that I think if you want to draw a good line, it's all about accuracy. Like for example, if you have 2 points, like one there, to have it be a good line, or actually let's say there's another point, to have this be a good line, it has to go through all of those 3 points. And if you go fast, well, let's say if you go fast, the line ends up being cleaner, but it might not be accurate. So the eventual drawing doesn't end up looking good. So that's why I say go slow and make sure that your lines are actually accurate. And then if you want to clean up your lines, just do a second pass. I think you just get way more out of like learning if you go slow with your lines as opposed to going fast. Is getting used to a graphics tablet hard? Heard you need a great hand-eye coordination for it. It is kind of hard. Like, both the pen tablets and the display tablets, it's hard to get used to them, because they do feel very different from paper. The display ones are a lot easier to get used to, but the pen tablets are really hard to get used to. Like, for those, you're probably gonna be spending a lot of time just crashing out about your lines not going where you want them to go. Yo, Artorius, how's it going? I know if you want to be playing with some random people I don't know, but you also invited Kamu, Ali, and Anouk to it. Yeah, no, I'm cool with it. I wish you could have drawn when you were younger. Unfortunately, you're too old now. No, I think you can draw, like, no matter how old you are. Although, like, the issue is just time. The thing is, I also didn't draw a lot when I was younger. Like, I made, you know, sketches here and there, but I didn't spend a whole lot of time drawing. I just, I played video games a lot. I only really started drawing, like 6 years ago. Do I like Mushoku Tensei? You're 100% likely to click my shorts when it's a Mushoku Tensei character. Yeah, dude, I love Mushoku Tensei. The next season for that has been confirmed, right? I think it's coming out. Is it coming out this year? Excel's past is just like you. Do you have any favorite movies? I actually really like the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I think it's the 2005 one, not the old one. But I haven't heard of The Outsiders. I might maybe I'll put it on later. That was a part-timer, was good season 1, but when you watch season 2, you weren't into it? That's unfortunate. Yeah, I haven't finished season 1 yet. But dude, I need to figure out how to, like, keep it cleaner when I do hair. Because, like, maybe I need to think more ahead about where the hair is going to be so I can keep that area clean of lines. Yo, Azrael, how's it going? Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, what brush size do you guys like to use when you're drawing? Because, like, I guess it also depends on, like, canvas size. But in my case, I think, like, around this thickness, that's good for me. Or like this. Please put on The Outsiders. It's made by the same man who made the Godfather movies? Oh, okay. Going well, you're just severely unmotivated to draw right now? That's not good. Do you know why that might be? The only reason you want to switch to digital is because you've heard that it's faster for creating manga. You have a bet with your friends to finish a one-shot manga this summer vacation before school starts. Oh yeah, if you're gonna do that, you definitely need to do it digital. Because in digital, well, like specifically Clip Studio Paint, there's a really easy way to like add tone. And if you're gonna do that in traditional on paper, you're probably gonna be spending a lot of money just getting that stuff. Unless you don't want to use tone, in which case it's gonna be hard to like do shading. Although I think there's a lot of manga artists nowadays that don't even use tone, that draw digitally, but they don't even use tone anymore. Instead, they just use grayscale. Or like shade things with grayscale. That's also pretty interesting. I think if I made a manga, I probably would do the same thing with grayscale instead of using tone, because it'd be another thing I'd have to learn. I think the disconnected lines with the body feel cleaner than the hair, because the hair is so much more wispy. Blocking it out more solidly would help. Maybe. I can try it next time. Okay, hold on. I think getting the proportions of the arm right when it's raised is also really difficult, because I think the elbow needs to be over here. Yo, can you guys even hear the music, by the way? Because it looks super quiet on my Streamlabs. Use a calligraphy brush, so your brush is always pretty thick. Ah, okay. Oh, Cobblemon has all the megas from ZA? Oh, okay. I actually didn't really like a lot of them, to be honest. Like the Mega Lucario one, that was so underwhelming. It literally looks like a Palmon, or a Palmon. It looks like a Pal, like the Anubis one, or at least it reminded me of it. Are you only 1,200 points? I'm not sure, actually. If you can finish it in time, he'll do all your homework and assignments for the whole semester. Oh, okay. Although I don't know how effective that would be, because like the reason why you listen, I don't want to go into like teacher mode, but like the reason why you get the homework is because it is supposed to help you. There's a 90% chance I'll cry while watching the movie. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll hold you to that. Your demotivation always happens, but you've been having major family issues recently? Oh, okay, I see. Can hear it well? Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate there. I think in that case, just like draw whenever you can, and then next year it's probably gonna be well, maybe a couple months from now it's probably gonna be fine again. Starting on a sketch though, so I just hope it's done by the end of the month. Okay. That's good. What is crazy, I don't know how Camarada has that many points, because, like, I don't think he's, like, ever in the stream. That's one of the videos you wanted me to look into. Someone made a video, how his drawing looked really flat when he colored it, but when he colored in grayscale, it looked 100 times better. Can you, send me the link to the video if you still have it? They're pretty mid, but also Mega Frost Slash. Okay, that one is pretty good. It's so weird that they just that Game Freak just drops, like, they introduce these new mechanics and then they just drop them for the next game, like, instead of just continuing to work on them, because, like, we could have had Mega Flygon already, and they just... there was a second chance for them to do Mega Flygon, and they just didn't do it. Because, like, the reason they gave for, well, I'm not sure how legit it is, but, like, the thing I've heard is the reason why they originally didn't have Mega Flygon is because they couldn't come up with a design or something. Like, bro, it's 10 years later. You guys still can't come up with a design for Mega Flygon? But you give me Mega Starmie? Bruh. Creating your own manga, but you get stuck in background drawing, don't know what to add. For that, I would say just look at what other manga artists do. And like, a lot of the time, they do use just flat backgrounds with, like, tone and stuff. But sometimes they also use you know, like, fully made backgrounds. But like, just try to figure out when they do that and when you can just make it a flat color. Yo, Madara. How's it going? You should get 100 points for every comment and like you have. Yeah, you should. I don't think I can set that up, though. Where's the pitch is ours? He might be asleep. I don't know. He said I needed to schedule my streams in advance so he could, like, keep track of when the stream was gonna be, which I did, but he's not here. Send it to my mod since you're not in the Discord. Can you not DM it to me? Dude, I also have a tendency to make the legs way too long, and it's because I think it's because I draw in the Persona style a lot, and they have really long legs. So, like, that's just normal in my head now. You have lots of vintage merch for the outsiders? Shudder when you think about the amount of money you've spent on your merch. I mean, if it looks cool. I never added you on Discord? Oh, really? Hold on. Send me a request right now. Cause I get a lot of like spam friend requests as well, so like I don't just accept I don't just like accept any random ones that I see. Yeah, let's do this one. Oh, my name on Discord is... Fuck, I have streamer mode. Hold on. Yeah, it's just Excalibur. Let me put these on new layer. Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, I accepted it. Oh shit! Because I'm not in streamer mode now. It gives the Discord notifications. Wait, how do I turn it on? Hold on, I actually need to look that up because that's gonna be annoying. Streamer tab. Hold on. Wait, is there even a streamer tab? Yo, Google AI, what are you doing? Content, social, no. Data and privacy, no. The Colossal Titan. Do I have a Discord server? I do. I think it's linked in the stream description. Yeah, I'm looking for the streamer mode. I don't see it. Is it Windows settings? Voice appearance? No. It's not in data and privacy. Bro, come on. I just want to draw and now I need to turn on streamer mode. Notifications. You know what? I'm just gonna turn that off for now. Yeah, I turned on or I turned off the actual notifications. I couldn't find the stream remote thing. Let's see. I think what's hard about drawing male bodies is like the hip area specifically, because the greater trochanter is still the widest point on the hips, but unlike with female bodies, it's not just a like one line that goes this way and then down. It's kind of like you have the obliques up here, and then you get the gluteus muscles, and then you get the greater trochanter. Oh, like, wait, you guys can see it. So like it's a lot more subtle. But that's pretty annoying. Wait a second. So this leg is touching there. Oh wait, it's still giving me notifications, bruh. Yeah, I think I have the upper body, or well, the torso at too much of an angle. It's the common mistake. Common mistake, Kai. Yo, welcome, welcome. How do you deal with people who say, oh, you're taking too long to improve on this or that, when you know you're still practicing and improving? That is an interesting question. I'm not sure how to answer that, actually. Like, I would say just learn how to ignore it. But that's also kind of a difficult thing to do. Like, I would say just ignore it, because the people that say that don't understand how the improvement process works. Discord still gives sound if notifications are off. Forgot you got my or yours to shut down. Yeah, I turned off the actual, like, sound now. So I should be fine. This is also kind of an annoying angle. Because you need to place the brow line a bit higher than it would usually be. Favorite place to find references? For like pose references? Well, I mean, I guess it depends on what you need the references for. For just like general pose references, I think Pose Maniacs is really good for that because you can actually move the camera around so you can play around with different perspectives. If it's just like references of random objects, I think probably just Google search and maybe Pinterest. You used to draw the arm joints below the ribcage's top because you didn't account for the fact that the angle shoulders have are caused by the traps and not the joints being lower. Oh, I see. Yeah, that can throw you off. It's especially annoying because when you have people with big traps, the trapezius can like climb all the way up to the bottom of the chin. I could try addressing that in a future beginner tips video. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Maybe I should make a video about that because that does seem like kind of an interesting mistake. With how wide I made the neck, I actually made the shoulders not wide enough. Um. Okay. The way that foot is positioned is just a little bit weird. Common mistake artists make is not drawing box forms or reference lines. Find a different one. Oh, okay, this one's interesting. Where do I find these reference images? They're from Pose Maniacs, which is a website. Yo, Cat, how's it going? Hold on. I need to get the rhythm of that pattern down. Make this an ocelot character. Hold on. So this would be a form like that. I think I need to arch this a bit more. Just so I can, like, fit everything in there. See all the mistakes and feel like you'll never get good at the start? It's a canon event. Yes, I always say that, like, if you see those mistakes at the start, it means that, you can actually get better, because, like, you have the potential, but, you need to just keep drawing. And actually, do, like, research into how certain topics work. Right, that one's too far. I think I placed the whole hip region way too far out. Yeah. That's a hard one, because it's overlapping at, or like the rib cage is overlapping at. Hold on, so let's go that way. These are supposed to be on the same plane as the arms. When you draw your focus, it's just to make sure that everything is proportional, mainly the hands, elbows, and the chest. So what's the point of using these detailed references? Yeah, I guess that's a fine way of doing it. Any tips for drawing folds? You suck at drawing clothing folds? The common pattern that you have with... well, folds are just about remembering the patterns. Like, there is logic for how the folds come into being, but honestly, you just need to remember, like, patterns and then kind of apply them randomly. Like, the most common one is just this one, where you have a... let's say you have a cylinder. There's a second cylinder essentially on top of it that wraps around it. Hold on. Maybe I can find a reference that shows it. Sure. Yo, Francisco, how's it going? Yeah, I think this one shows it. Yeah, there we go. So like specifically right here, you have the cylinder that's going this way, and then you have basically a second cylinder that sits on top of it right there. That's essentially the only pattern you need to remember, because like I guess you have it right here again, where you have the cylinder that's going down and then there's the second one that like wraps around it. But like basically just remember that pattern because you see it so much. That's essentially the only thing that you just need to apply everywhere, and then you can make it look like clothing. Yeah, and material does change, like the way those folds work. There are a couple different patterns. Like that's not the only one. That is a very common. Yeah, it's it's still up there. Fuck. Yeah, there are a couple different patterns. That's not the only one, but you just have to like, just look at like art made by animators because they like really understand those patterns and they're constantly using them. So. Hold on. Let me see if I have like drawing from an animator that I can pull up. Or I can show it. Where's my boy? Oh yeah, I guess this one's fine. So like you have this one, which is essentially the one I just showed off, where you have one part that's here, then you have the bulge, and then the folds going up that way. That happens whenever something is being pulled, so just remember that pattern. And then, well, I guess it's basically the same for everything. And then the other pattern would be like right here, where usually this happens near the elbow area, whenever you have the clothing overlap. But you have one part of it that's over here, the other part here, and then they create this kind of shape. I guess you can see it here as well. You have them overlapping here, and then technically you would have that same thing. And then actually for hoodies, there's a similar thing where you just draw this, and then that's the pattern for drawing hoodies. But yeah, just look at a bunch of art from other people, or well, specifically animators, and then just memorize the patterns. With drawing the body, it's technically the same thing. You just memorize the patterns, and then you just apply that everywhere. Like for example, with the arms, you know, it can vary based on how muscular somebody is, because you have the deltoid muscle, you have the biceps, and then you have the brachioradialis muscle bulging out there. But the pattern is basically just that. So if you just practice that pattern until, well, you don't really have to practice it, but like just be aware of it, and then eventually it becomes muscle memory. And I guess the overlap here is slightly incorrect. Yeah, I guess like that. But yeah, just keep that in mind. And then try to like identify that in your references when you're practicing. And then eventually it'll become muscle memory. Hold on, the volume of that is not good. Also heard the graphic tablets are better in case of ergonomics, where you look straight at a monitor instead of down. I believe that's a great feature to have for long practice sessions. Yeah, that's one thing. It is a bit better on the ergonomics. But like if you're planning on doing coloring, you do need to have a good monitor that like accurately shows you what your colors would look like. So you probably have to invest in a slightly more expensive monitor. Love using shapes in art. They're an extremely cool tool for simplifying and helped you notice patterns when you were studying basic anatomy. Oh, yeah, okay. What platform do I use for drawing? If you mean software, I'm using Clip Studio Paint. And for drawing tablet, I'm using a Zen's Labs 24. So the issue with the knee is that we have the rest of the plane up there, and then it transitions. So I think this is in the wrong spot. But actually, hold on. That's the only annoying thing about these 3D models. They can't do the overlap properly. The true artist always has shrimp posture. Alright, I think we're gonna call the stream there then. Yo, why do we have so many viewers? Like, this is new. I think usually it caps out at like 30. God damn. I think next time I'll probably do some actual animation. I've been saying that for a while now. But I think my character drawings are like finally at the point where I can do animation pretty easily, or at least kind of comfortably. So I think next time we'll do animation, and maybe Maybe in traditional, that would be interesting, but it's gonna take a lot of paper, so I don't know about that. Do I use a special pen for my tablet? No, I just use the, like, slim pen that they have. Yo, Daisy. How's it going? I was gonna end stream, right now anyway. I also have a video coming out tomorrow. Longer video. That, I'm kind of curious, about to see how well it's gonna do. Or I'm kind of excited to release it. But, I guess we'll see that tomorrow. Do I have any schedule for streams? Usually I stream every Monday around this time. Like basically the same thing that I did today. I kind of also want to stream on Wednesday or maybe Thursday. So we'll see about that. But alright, guys. I guess we're gonna end the stream then. Thank you all for watching. And have a good night. And I guess I'll catch you all next time. Maybe on Thursday. We'll see. Right, have a good night, everyone.